Hello everyone, welcome back to Road Reg. On today's video, we are going to be testing this. Bilt Hamber's touch-on crystalline hydrophobic treatment. Now look, bear with me with this guys, because I know this looks like a condiment, right? This could be some mayonnaise, right? It's a weird looking product, certainly in terms of its packaging, but look, I'm a fan of Bilt Hamber products. Their touchless snow foam is freaking incredible, as you've seen in my video before. And also, just an FYI, I have no affiliation with Bilt Hamber whatsoever, as much as I would actually like to, because they are literally products that I buy all the time, and I always have to have stock of like Bilt Hamber touchless snow foam, for example. But nope, I paid my own money for this weird looking mayonnaise sachet. So we are going to basically give the car a basic wash, and then we're going to try this product and see if it's actually any good and whether you should buy it or try it. So let's crack on with the video. So the car hasn't actually been cleaned that long ago, probably about 2 weeks maximum, and it hasn't done very many road miles either. But there is some tree debris where the car's been parked up and some bird poo. But if I do need to shampoo this car, I will. And you have to trust me on this one, guys. If the car needs the shampoo, it will get it, but I just won't film it because I want to keep this video relatively short. And the most important thing is keeping you guys entertained. So anyway, here's a little walk around of the car. As you can see, bit of bird poo, bit of tree debris, but overall the car is fairly clean. Right, so if you notice I'm a little bit wet during the video, it's because I'm trying to sort of bodge this issue I have here. So some of the teeth in here have sort of just perished and bent and have gone a bit flimsy, so we have a bit of a sealage problem. I'm hoping this is not going to affect the sort of water flow, or that comes out. So you have to bear with me, guys. You might see a few splashes of water on my face, but hey, it's a lovely day. The sun is shining, the blue sky is there. It's great. Right, so the way we're going to do this is we are going to use Bilt Hamber's Touchless to snow foam the car and hopefully remove all of the dirt, because remember, this car isn't that dirty, okay? It gets washed fairly regularly and it hasn't done too many miles since the last wash. So once we've done that, I will use the same snow foam lance, but I will rinse it out first and make sure it's clean before we put the touch on inside the lance, and then we'll mix it with the water as per the instructions. Now, Bilt Hamber say that you should only use this once a month, so I will be sure to let you guys know 4 weeks from this video to see how the durability is holding up. I'm really excited for this product because sometimes I don't have a lot of time to wash my car and I really need a simple solution. Now, Geon Wet Coat is a great, quick solution to adding protection to your car, but I find it doesn't last that long. So yeah, I'm hoping Bilt Hamber's Bilt Hamber's Touch On is better. Wouldn't it be terrible if it fell out now with all the foam on the car, especially when it's a bit sunny? That would be bad. I'd have to rinse it just with the hose. God, imagine that. Okay, so Bilt Hamber Touchless is on the car and I will let it do its magic. However, because of the weather, I wouldn't say it's steaming hot, but it's hot. Hot enough for it to dry quickly, and you're not really supposed to let Touchless dry on the car or any soaps, because they just leave soap stains and then you've got to kind of buff them out with wax or polish. But look, I'm going to let this do its magic, but I'm not going to leave it to dwell for as long as I normally would. And also, on the point of weather, I am sort of breaking the rules a little bit with the instructions of Touch On. It does say do not apply in direct sunlight, but unfortunately, you know what it's like, guys, living in England. You can't predict the weather, right? You just have to go with the flow. So I will apply it to the car, but I'll just make sure I get it off quick. But yeah, right, stay tuned. Now it's time to pop this sachet into the snow foam lance. And yes, I did rinse it out before. As you can see here, there is just a small amount of product. So I'm very curious to see what the results are like. Okay, so a quick final rinse, and just to show you that there is no protection on this car. So the paintwork is ready to have touch on applied. Let's do this. As you can see there, just pure sheeting, no beading. Rinse off with a gentle flow of water. So in other words, to reduce the pressure on the pressure washer, because the product's on there now. And there we have it, guys. We got to the end of the video without the hose pipe blowing off my hose lock thing. Thank God for that. But also, most importantly, how is touch on? How was it to apply? And what were the results like? Well, I'm sure you saw from the video, as soon as I applied the touch on in the snow foam lance, as soon as it touched that paint, it just reacted straight away. So much so that it wouldn't even stick. The soapy bits of it wouldn't even stick to the paint. It reacted quickly, and you could tell it was working straight away, which is always a good sign. And actually, I'll tell you what, I'm well impressed. First impressions, this was a joy to use. It made drying the car 100 times easier. So far, so good. As you can see, the car is looking fantastic. As soon as the product hit the paint, it instantly reacted, and you could see it just beading and not even sticking to the paint. Like, you know, with a snow foam, you apply it to the paint and you get a lovely thick layer. With this, it's so hydrophobic that it just wouldn't even sort of soap up, if that's a word. If you know a word that's better than that, please let me know down below in the comments. It's really left the car looking fantastic. Bear in mind, all I've done is applied touchless snow foam, given it a good thorough pressure wash, and then used touch on. Oh, that's a lie. I have put some tyre gel on the tyres because I like to do that, because it's my way of sort of finishing the car, and it looks nice as well. I haven't even used any window cleaner. The windows are looking really good. There's no sort of streaking or marks. I mean, to be honest with you, I would always go over the windows after with a dedicated glass cleaner anyway. But as you can see, look at that. I think in this case, I'll let the car do the talking, you know? Or the paint, should I say. But yeah, another thing I like about this product is it comes in these little sachets. And I think that's really good. One, it's good for the environment because it saves on having plastic bottles or big containers. And it's compact and small. So if you don't have the space to have a large detailing setup, which I don't, you could literally just have 2 buckets, your pressure washer, some shampoo, Bilt Hamber touchless, and a couple of those sachets, and a little sort of small, like, Tupperware box or whatever you want to call it from B&Q, like a container full of your drying towels and cloths, and you're good to go. You can have a really small, minimalistic detailing setup, and you're going to get fantastic results, or at least from what I can see anyway. So what we're going to do is, in 4 weeks' time, because obviously they say that you should only use this once a month, we're going to come back, we're going to wash the car again, and we're going to see if there's any protection left on the paint, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this product. But so far, it's looking really good. So anyway, guys, that was my first impressions of Bilt Hamber's Touch On. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Road Reg for more videos. And yeah, basically have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again in the next video.